Imagine for a moment that you were immortal and you got a job that paid you $8,000 every single hour that you were alive. If you first got this job at the time of the birth of Christ and were continuously making $8,000 an hour every single hour that has ever happened since then, across more than 2,000 years of history, you'd still not have anywhere near close to enough wealth as Jeff Bezos.
Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to our channel. It's Rich Jeff Bezos, so much that we know to be real. But it's hard to understand just how powerful he is and how his fortune is relative to the 7,594 billion people in the world who are not Jeff Bezos. If we tend to make a graphic visualization of his wealth, it'll be easier for a layman to understand and actually comprehend the level of his wealth. Here is all we know of Jeff Bezos' wealth visualized. In 1994, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon's e-commerce Phoenix out of his Seattle garage. As CEO, he operates it and possesses an 11.1% stake. Humphrey Yang, a social networking celebrity, took on the responsibility of estimating the total wealth of rice grains of the Amazon CEO. The video went viral, focusing on a moment in the United States where the expression class warfare is in television descriptions and has a cumulative negative net worth for the lower 50% of the population. As per Yang, who estimated the personal fortune of the tech founder at $122 billion, if a single grain of rice represented $100,000, Bezos' pile of money weighs 58 pounds. Forbes reportedly measures its total wealth at $113 billion. Although it has gone up and down, Forbes said that Jeff Bezos has $126 billion on February 8, 2020. I counted 10,000 grains of rice in my last video, and that was to demonstrate to you the billion-dollar size. Yang said in the clip, "Well, a lot of you guys asked me, how much rice does Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos have?" So he purchased a measurement scale, made the estimates, and obtained adequate experimental rice. He says that in the production of the movie, no rice was harmed. "I have 5 families that are going to take this rice, so it's totally not wasteful." On Twitter, the clip made headlines where several followers were startled into disbelief, not because Yang stuck his keyboard into a pile of rice to prove its height. "Gross," one person said. "The overwhelming resources, not you or your comparisons. A lot of effort and time was spent on making the video, and the entire concept became an internet sensation worldwide. Almost every household across the planet has seen this video. Rice is considered a staple in food, and hence, that's what made the video so relatable to everyone. The video speaks of the unspoken volume of disparity and inequality that's caused by the concentration of wealth in just a few hands, while the remaining of the inhabitants of the world are struggling day in and out to survive and even to put just one meal on the plates of their children. The wealth of Bezos is so enormous that investing $88,000 on him is equivalent to an average citizen spending $1 according to Business Insider calculations. There's no limit to the imagination that can be used to visualize the enormous wealth of Jeff Bezos. It's debatable that rich people contribute back to society very generously as well, so that the less fortunate people can also render and get the opportunities that are not available to them. Currently, the wealth of Jeff Bezos is estimated to be at $182 billion, and Jeff Bezos is predicted and projected to become the world's first trillionaire.
The amount of money he makes in 24 hours, if laid bill to bill, could stretch from Los Angeles to Tokyo and back twice.
Attempting to describe it generally includes one of those infinity representations where a bird enhances its beak every 1,000 years on a mountain until the rock is eroded away, except that in this case, the mountain is composed of currency and the bruises reflect an American employee's average wage over a period of 1 year. The disparity is immense between the incredibly wealthy and the remainder of us. Every day, Jeff Bezos earns hundreds of millions of dollars. This we know. Approximately $3 trillion is held by the 400 richest Americans, more so than the bottom 60% of Americans altogether. But these are all terms and figures. It's not just difficult to foresee what $1 trillion look like, it's impractical actually. For this very reason, most individual people neglect the income disparity challenges we experience every day. That's why a basic yet insightful website called Wealth Shown to Scale was developed by GitHub user Matt Korostoff. The video establishes its scale at $1,000 per pixel and allows people one browsing screen at a moment to navigate through the resources of the world. The observations are astounding. When you have to scroll across billions of images, it's much simpler to visualize the country's income disparity. The theory uses no clever programming methods, but instead emphasizes enabling the illustration to speak on its own. It's enough to take a few minutes to navigate through it to encourage us to fully appreciate just how horrible the situation has become. The overall experience is, to say the least, heartening. We all recognize that in the universe there are some absurdly rich people, and Bezos is one of them, but it's hard for us to comprehend rationally how significant these numbers are. Minecraft games are also devices and recorded to interpret and rationalize the extent of the ridiculously rich Jeff Bezos. Minecraft videos are also watched a lot, especially by the fans and followers of this famous game. The video sends the fans and followers into a frenzy and astonishment as they try to realize the extent of Jeff Bezos' wealth. Jeff Bezos' wealth is considered to have no boundaries and will keep on continuing every single minute of the day. There are many ways to conceptualize the wealth of Jeff Bezos. In e-commerce, Amazon rapidly has become the pioneer. The website was accessible 24 hours a day and was browser-friendly, empowering visitors to submit their own blog posts and providing discounts, customized suggestions, and out-of-print literature scans. It began selling CDs in June 1998 and incorporated videos throughout that year. Bezos introduced auctions to the website in 1999 and supported it in other virtual shops. Bezos saw the need to expand as more businesses scrambled for internet dollars, and Amazon sold a large range of things by 2005, including electronic products, apparel, and much more. By launching Amazon Web Services, AWS, a cloud computing platform that subsequently has become the world's largest such service, Amazon further differentiated in 2006. For $250 million in 2013, Bezos purchased the Washington Post and associated newspapers. The personal fortune of Bezos was estimated at $112 billion in 2018, rendering him the richest person in the world. Quite apart from Amazon, in 2000, Bezos established Blue Origin, a spaceflight company. Shortly afterward, Blue Origin secured a launch facility in Texas and intended to release a crewed suborbital spacecraft, New Shepard, in 2018 and an orbital propulsion system, New Glenn, in 2020. Jeff Bezos' wealth can hence be visualized in order to conceptualize and ease in comprehending the extent and boundaries of wealth in every basic day-to-day activities and no financial calculations and estimations. This also acts as an eye-opener for the economist and capitalization and materialized world that is so unfair, because of which anomalies like Jeff Bezos arise and continue to become more and more powerful overnight.
It's very probable that within a few years, Bezos will not only surpass Rockefeller's wealth, but will likely become humanity's first trillionaire as well.
So let us know your thought about Jeff Bezos' wealth and how you think he, among other rich billionaires in the world, are negatively impacting the lower 50 or 60% population of America as well as the rest of the world. And while you're doing that, don't forget to hit us up with a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already to catch up on more insightful videos like this in the future. And with that, I'll be catching you guys later in another video soon. Bye now!